Good morning and welcome to Washington Live. I'm your guest host, Diana Rich, and we're powered by KCTC. I'm joined in the studio by our producer, Nick Steffens. Our
Good
publisher
morning.
is Matt Bryant. Hi, Nick. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. It's fine.
Later, our guest will be Casey Peck, the general manager and CFO for KCTC. So excited to talk to her about the things KCTC has been up to last year and upcoming things that we have to look forward to in 2023. If you have any birthday shout outs, make sure to put them in the chat or email us at washialive@gmail.com. Yeah, how was your weekend, Nick?
It was pretty good.
Did you give Jade her homemade gift?
I did give her homemade gift. She also gave me her gift since we weren't going to see each other tomorrow on actual Valentine's Day. So that was nice and fun. Also the Super Bowl last night. Did you watch it?
The Super Bowl was last night?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Yes, I watched it.
So
Did the team you wanted to win?
yeah, but not the way I wanted them to win. It was kind of a bad call. But this isn't a sports show, so we won't dissect that too much.
All right, so moving on. It's 38 degrees and mostly sunny outside this morning. I think it's going to be a beautiful day. It looks like it's going to be up to 53 degrees, so that's exciting.
It's always like 3-4 degrees warmer down in Mount Pleasant, which is always super nice. So
Yeah.
I was up in Cedar Falls where it's like 5 to 10 degrees colder. And so I'm glad to be back down where it's
a little bit
actually
warmer.
in the 50s.
I was thinking about washing my car today because it's so nice, and then I looked at the upcoming forecast, and it looks like some rain tomorrow and snow, so I'll probably just hold off.
I'm just probably going to hold off until the summer.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest with
Until the
ourselves.
summer. All right. For local events, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, February 14th. And then February 15th on Wednesday, there's a trivia night at the Iowa Wesleyan University in the social hall from 7 to 8:30. Come with a team or go alone. It's free to attend. 319-385-8021 for more information. That's down in your stomping grounds. Nick, you going?
What was it? I was focused on my producing duties. It's a
Trivia night at the Iowa
Trivia night?
Wesleyan.
I'm not a big trivia night person. There is a pizza place in Cedar Falls that Jade and I always go to, and for whatever reason, every time we go, it's trivia night. And so as soon as we're finishing up dinner, like the guy gets on the mic, he's like, "It's time for trivia. Everyone grab their cards." And then we have to like awkwardly get up
Walk
and
out.
shuffle out, and
Yeah.
everyone stares at us like we're committing a cardinal sin by not playing trivia night. And I'm like, so I'm kind of like traumatized by trivia nights.
I'm terrible at trivia, so I'm always just there for the social. Then spinning on the spinning wheel is on the 15th at the Washington Public Library from 7 to 8 p.m. Join Kathleen Almeline as she demonstrates her spinning wheel collection. So things to look forward to. Jumping into the police report, 18 traffic calls, 8 animal complaints, 7 arrests for warrant arrests, 5 assist other agency calls, 5 trespassing calls, 4 suspicious activity, 3 welfare check, 3 sex offender checks, 3 fraudulent calls, 2 theft, and then the rest are singles for a total of 70 calls over the weekend. Nick pulled the highlights, and there was on Washington Street, a driving complaint. Caller reports a van is following them. They have pointed a Nerf gun at them multiple times. The caller responded to the police department, and the suspect vehicle continued east. 109 responded to the police department. 9214 and 107 located the suspect vehicle at South 9th Avenue and Washington Street. The juveniles were counseled on their behavior and warned they could be charged with harassment. The toy gun was seized by 109, and he will contact the juvenile's parents about the incident.
My favorite part is that they seized the Nerf gun.
The Nerf gun. I know. That seems a little harsh, but wow.
Kids these days.
That was exciting. All right. A trespassing call on 3rd Street. Caller reporting a white male trying to get onto the back porch of her residence. Subject left westbound. 105, 102, and 9219 responded. 105 located the subject who advised they were looking for their dog in the area. Caller requests extra patrol.
Do you believe him that he's looking for his dog?
I don't know. I thought maybe they were going to be looking for a football because that was in the police report last
two
week.
of those.
I was like, maybe this is a theme. Suspicious activity call on Redwood Avenue in Brighton. Caller reports a younger female came to their door asking for a ride to Iowa City. When they started questioning them, they got nervous and left. She was wearing a black jacket and left northbound. 9219, 5112, and ISP 193 checked the area, unable to locate.
I think out of all of the suspicious activities I've pulled, I think that's the one of the few that actually fits the category of suspicious.
Yeah, a ride from Brighton to Iowa City it's quite the favor.
With no questions.
Yeah, right. Okay, another suspicious activity call on Main Street in Washington. Caller requests an officer to check the area after their motion light came on outside the residence. 106 and 112 check the area, unable to locate anything suspicious. Sounds suspicious to you?
I think anything just sets off a motion light.
That's what I hate about motion lights. They always go off or never go off when you want them to.
Yeah, we had one on the back porch growing up, and it was like if a frog leaped by, it would go off. Like everything set it off. So yeah. I think a woman asking for a ride to Iowa City, no questions asked, is more suspicious.
All right. We'll head into commercial break, and afterwards we'll talk to Casey Peck from KCTC.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Hospice isn't a place, it's a type of care that focuses on living. Servicing a 7-county area, the Hospice of Washington County staff of nurses, social work, hospice aides, spiritual and grief support, volunteers, music and massage therapists are able to provide free end-of-life care where the patient lives. We write wills, give consent for organ donation, but rarely is there a plan for what we would want the final phase of our lives. At Hospice of Washington County, we encourage our patients to be in charge of their healthcare decisions while maintaining quality of life.
Family owned and operated by Andy and Sarah Ross. Ross Auto has been your vehicle repair and maintenance headquarters since 1935. We specialize in all makes of cars and light-duty trucks. With our variety of available services, let us help you keep rolling and your vehicle operating efficiently. Services include general auto repair, alignments, brakes, fuel injection, and more. Schedule your appointment today at 319-653-5656. That's 319-653-5656.
What's red and bad for your teeth?
I don't know.
A brick.
Welcome back to Washington Live. I'm your guest host, Diana Rich, joined in the studio by the General Manager and CFO from KCTC, Casey Peck. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Good.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. So I guess, first of all, thanks for sponsoring the show. Thanks for being our powering us, I guess. And for those who don't know much about KCTC, can you tell us a little bit about KCTC?
Yeah, so we were originally a telephone company that was founded in 1905. And obviously now we're into the Triple Play Plus, so Triple Play being telephone, internet, and TV, as well as many other products. We have 2 retail locations, one in Washington, 112 South B Avenue, and then in Kelowna, 510 B Avenue. And then we also do security and voice over IP phone systems, and we act as IT company for small companies. And so lots of variety in our just providing communication services for our customers. So
awesome, very good. And KCTC stands for?
Yeah, it's Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company.
Okay.
So it used to be telephone company, and we got that word telephone out of there. Obviously, it's kind of a thing of the past, really, right now. So
well, it works good that telephone and technology are the same letter.
I know,
so you can
exactly.
Just kind of go that route.
Yes. I know, exactly. Huh?
Well played. So tell me about 2022. What kinds of things did you guys accomplish last year, or what are some big things that happened?
Yeah, so 22 was an exciting year for us. We were able to purchase a building in Washington. Formerly, we had been downtown on the square and rented from Marcus Fedler and Mark Kendall for a lot of years. We had a store down there, and then we had the opportunity to purchase our building, so we purchased it on 112 South B Avenue, and that's been super exciting. Just made some few changes and just the basics, painting and flooring and that type of thing, but it was perfect, and we're super happy to have our own space and be able to expand, to have technicians that work from the basement and all kinds of good stuff. So that was super exciting, number one. The second most exciting thing I feel like is that we were able to finish Washington, the town of Washington. So all of Washington has fiber, KCTC fiber throughout it, which was a milestone that we had started 6 years ago. And so it was 6 years in the making, but super fun to have everybody in town could get KCTC. It took a long time, and we had some people that were like, come on, come to our area. And just slowly but surely we made it through town. And so made that large investment in the community, which has been super rewarding, and people have been really receptive, and we're super happy to be there.
Awesome.
So we saw last year we actually added 2 new staff members in 2022, which was exciting. So each year that we've kind of built out in Washington, and we've been able to add at least a staff member per year. And last year we actually ended up adding 2 staff members, which was great to do, to keep continuing to add and to help our customers and make sure we're serving properly. We finished. We had 2 grants that we worked on in 2022. One grant through the OCIO, which is the state. The governor had pushed down some money for broadband deployment. And so we were able to finish one area, and then we worked on another area, which was between Washington, Riverside, and Kelowna, like the rural area of that area. So we started that project and got about halfway done last year before the snow flew, and we couldn't get in the ground. So we're hoping to finish that in 2023. So everything will be built out with fiber between Washington, Riverside, and Kelowna, that whole little corridor area there. And then also in 2022, we were able to attain another grant, and that will be to get us like south of Washington down to the Crawfordsville area. So in that rural area there's so we were able to attain both federal and state funding for that project, and so that we're hoping to start maybe late 2023, but probably more a 2024 project that'll be. So that was exciting. Also, we were able to attain what was called the revolving loan fund with Pleasant View Home. That was about almost a $300,000 grant, and then grant/low interest loan that they will get to pay back at 0% interest. And then that goes into what we're calling a revolving loan fund, and then we can then in turn loan that out to another project in one of our communities that we see fit once that loan is paid back. So it's a 10-year payback with 0% interest. So that's a really appealing thing for our community to be able to give back to our community in those ways. So we're excited about that, and hopefully the next project will be fun to see who we can grant that to. Another thing we did was we are a partner in Cloudburst 9, which I know a lot of people in the Washington area also are members of that entity, and so we're a 45% partner in that. And last year we were able to actually build out fiber into the town of Keota. So we started and finished that project in 2022. So that's been fun to see those customers be able to come online and have fiber and faster speeds in that community.
Yeah.
We also were able to launch a voice over IP product for our business consumers, so that they can make all of their employees and themselves portable, so they can work from home and do all the things with a really quality voice over IP product. So that was an exciting launch, and we've seen a lot of awesome traction for that product as well. So I think those were like the biggest things. There were some big things in 2022, but
it sounds like you guys have been busy.
Super busy. Yeah,
Lots of exciting things going on.
It's a whirlwind of a year, but a super fantastic year, and we have such a great team that they just all work together really well and make it all happen. So
that's great. Well, I know I enjoy the fiber that I have at my house. I work from home, so without the fiber from KCTC, I wouldn't be able to do that. So that's great that you're being able to reach more people and provide that opportunity or that service. So that's awesome.
I think it just gives a lot of economic development opportunities for people working from home, and then also like we have had a lot of really great success stories, but one of my favorites is that we have some app developers on A Avenue working from an apartment, and they moved from Iowa City down to Kelowna because why? Because that they could get a good internet connection, and they couldn't get in even in Iowa City. Yeah. So it's great to be able to provide that service so that our communities can continue to grow. Hopefully with lots of great things.
Yeah, that's a great success story. So were you guys just watching for buildings on B Avenue to come open so you could have a B Avenue in Kelowna location and then B Avenue in Washington? Like, is that just like coincidence?
I wish I could say yes. I know people get confused. They're like, what? No, that was just total coincidence. It happened really fast. I got a call on a Friday, and we met on Friday evening and put the offer in on Friday night, counter offered on Saturday, and we had the building on Sunday. So it was a fast. We knew that once something opened up, it was going to have to be. We were going to have to move fast. So that worked out really well for us.
That's a great location. I've been in there to print some pictures, and I picked up a charging block for somebody for Christmas, and so it's just really easy to pull in. And you guys offer lots of great things in there, so that's awesome to have that nice location. So.
It is great. It's great to be right on the main drag and still technically downtown, even a little bit off of the square in downtown. Yeah. So another thing I forgot to mention too is that we became a T-Mobile just sales retail store in 2022 as well. So I forgot about that too. That was
all kinds of things.
I know, all kinds of excitement.
All right. So like you said, lots of exciting things that happened in 2022, and you kind of talked a little bit about what you have planned for this year, but what are some things you're looking forward to in 2023 for KCTC?
Yeah, so finishing that project between Riverside, Washington, and Kelowna is the biggest project that we have planned. And then we also made it to Mar Park this year with fiber along Highway 92. So that was an exciting adventure as well. So just finished late in 2022 and then started hooking up customers in 2023. So that we'll see, but hopefully that we can continue to expand a little bit further along Highway 92 there. We also have an exciting announcement that we are going to launch. We did speed upgrades for all of our customers at the end of 2022. Well, actually, it was January 1st of 2023. So the customers paid the same price, but we upgraded all the speeds at the beginning of the year. So we've tried to do that the last several years, and it's really worked out well, and customers are super appreciative of that. Seems like right after Christmas, everybody's getting all this new technology, and the demand for more speed is continuing to grow, so we try to give that back to our customers. But we are going to be launching a 2 gigabyte service for our business consumers. So we've just seen more and more demand of customers wanting even the 1 gig, even residential customers. So that's pretty exciting. There is not a lot of options around here. I haven't seen a 2 gig offering, so we're super excited. It'll be late summer. We're kind of waiting on some equipment that we'd have to put at the customer's house, or business. And so that will be a 2023 big announcement when it comes. Also on March 24th, we have our open house, so look forward to that. It's actually in our Kelowna location this time. Okay. We had our block party in September, so we're taking it back to Kelowna in Washington, and so we're taking it back to Kelowna for that. So that's something to look forward to. And then also in the middle of March, we will have our ballots going out. So we are cooperative, of course, and so we get to send out ballots for our 2 board members this time will be up for re-election, and then we'll have some others going on the ballot. So then you can select who you would want to be on the ballot or want to be on the board. So those will be going out mid-March, and then that announcement of who got elected will be April 25th at our annual meeting at 6 o'clock, and that again will be in Kelowna. We also are in the process of upgrading all our TV. All of our customers who have TV are getting free upgrades, and so we're going through and doing that. So those are kind of the big things happening in what we have planned so far in 2023, but something more will happen, I'm sure. So.
Yeah, it's still early, and sounds like you guys have your plate full, so very exciting. All right, well, I think we'll head to commercial, and then after commercial break, we'll talk to Casey about a recent employee and anything else that we missed about talking about KCTC.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Tammy takes the time and has the personal interest in each one of us. I don't worry about what's going to happen because I know my policy is taken care of.
She pulls what I need and puts it together, which is the program I get from her.
Every year she calls around September or so and says, there's changes again, and I'm going to do the best thing for you. It's been perfect. She does a great job.
Welcome back to Washington Live, powered by KCTC. I'm your guest host, Diana Rich, joined in the studio with General Manager and CFO of KCTC, Casey Peck, and also their new Marketing Director, Jessica Janchek. Welcome back. So we were talking about at break maybe what we missed or should have talked about, and totally forgot to ask Casey about the candidate forum that they hosted at KCTC on Friday. Yeah. So you want to tell us about how that went?
Yeah, it was fantastic. I think many thanks to Michelle Ruthinger for starting that on a Friday. Like, we didn't know how it would go over on Friday because normally it had been done on a Saturday, obviously, and it filled our meeting room in Kelowna. It was full. It was a full house. Yeah. Lots of good questions, lots of interactions, and it was really fun to see a variety of people there from all different aspects and had really awesome questions. So, and many thanks to obviously Don Driscoll and Heather Hora, who took on all the questions and did a good job of answering them and providing some great feedback. So it was super amazing. It exceeded my expectations of what I was expecting anyhow. So it was fun to be the first host, and it went well. And when you have food, though, that kind of lures them in too.
Yeah,
so.
I was just gonna say, but most importantly, how was lunch?
Lunch was fantastic, and I had a couple brownies over the weekend left over, and it was worth every calorie. Yeah. So I did Terry's workout this morning, so we're good.
Good to go. All right. Well, Michelle and I talked a little bit about that on last week's show, and I was excited to hear how that went. It sounded like a good opportunity. So thanks for hosting that and providing lunch. Sounded awesome. And now we're joined with Jessica, and sounds like she just started at KCTC. Can you tell me about what role she's filling and when she started?
All the exciting stuff. Yeah. So we were super lucky to have Sam Meyer before Jessica, and then she obviously took the Main Street position, and we're still actively working with her, obviously on Main Street with Main Street Washington, but a really great opportunity for her, and we were sad to see her go, but we're super happy to have Jessica Janchek join us as our marketing director. So it opened up opportunities for both of them, so that was really great to have both of them fill new opportunities. So awesome. Welcome to Jessica.
So you just started in January.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Friday the 13th, actually.
Okay.
So hopefully that's not a bad omen.
I had a son born on Friday the 13th, so I think we're safe. I think we're good. So.
And he's great.
Yes, so far. So tell me a little bit about what you're focusing on in your new role, or what you're excited about.
Well, currently I'm trying to learn all the lingo.
Yes.
We need like a dictionary of all the technical talk.
And the acronyms and everything.
Yeah. I've gotten like the main things down so I can understand the meetings. But my big focus, I think, this year is just to continue to grow. I wasn't in marketing prior to this, so learning all the ins and outs of it. And KCTC has a really great way of fostering their employees to grow. So I'm excited for that.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on your new role. And tell me a little bit about yourself, I guess, like what your background is or family.
Yeah, basically born and raised in Washington. I've spent the last 15 years in healthcare. So a different skill set being used right now for sure. But I've done a little bit of marketing through, I serve on the school board at St. James. And through my previous job at public health in Washington, where I've been, I did a little bit of their marketing. But other than that, my husband and I live north of town. We have 2 little kids and keep busy with all the millions of activities they get involved in.
Yeah, awesome, cool. Well, working in healthcare, I'm sure you worked with tons of people, and that'll be super important
All
in your
walks
new
of
role.
life, yeah.
Very good. Well, congratulations. Anything else you want to say about?
No, just thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me join the team, Casey.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about, Casey, before we jump into the birthday show that you've just been like super excited
I'm
about?
super dying to be the winner of this, or I will not be the winner. I'm phoning a friend.
Yes, there we go.
In the room. No, just thanks for giving us the opportunity to come on board here again, and we're happy to sponsor it every week. And it's been fun to see the different Washington lives and the different hosts. And thanks, Diana, for stepping in for this role, and also Mr. Patterson as well. So that was awesome. But and thanks to Nick for putting it together. I think it's a great thing for Washington County. So good job.
Good. Yeah. Well, thanks to KCTC for everything you guys do in the community, and I'm excited to see what you guys continue to do. So awesome. All right, jumping into the birthday show.
Yeah.
Oh, or should we talk about National Day first?
It is National Football Hangover Day.
Yes. Fitting.
So apparently, like 4 million people call out of work every post Super Bowl Monday.
Yeah, I do think it should be a holiday. I was excited that the Super Bowl was on the West Coast this year,
that is a good point.
so it was earlier, because
Yeah.
sometimes the Super Bowl didn't
Okay.
start till like 7. I'm like, come on.
I thought I was crazy when I saw the start time was 5:30, and that didn't make sense in like my memory.
Yeah.
So I didn't even piece together time zones.
Yeah, but
I was glad
I
too.
still got to bed past my bedtime though.
I was actually laughing. My son said this morning, he's like, I wonder how many people won't come to school because they were up watching the Super Bowl late. I was like, it was only 9 o'clock.
The only one my mom let me stay home from was when there was the power outage. I think there was like Ravens and someone, where like Beyonce's concert was so much of a spectacle that like fried off the lights and everything. Do you remember that?
No.
They like
I do.
They
I
lost
remember that.
Yeah, they lost
Yeah.
power for like a good hour, so the game didn't get over with until like 11:30. And so that was the only time my mom let me stay home after the Super Bowl.
That's awesome. All right, so National Football Hangover Day.
Yep.
All right.
And that fits with our first celebrity today. Where is Randy Moss? Here he is. Okay, so the rules for the birthday game. I'm going to put a celebrity whose birthday is today on the screen. You have to guess their age. If you're within 3 years, you get a point. If you get it right on, you get 2 points. And if you win, you get one of those trophies that's sitting.
Beautiful
in the corner there.
trophies.
It's really nice.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
So the first celebrity up is Randy Moss, the former Minnesota Viking wide receiver. Believe in the Hall of Fame now. Don't quote me on that one.
52.
I was going to say 49.
I'll meet you guys right in the middle, 51.
He is 46, so Casey hops out to a 1-0.
All right, nice. Dang, I was gonna go 47, but then I was like, oh,
Oh, that salt and pepper.
I know, it always throws me off.
Next up is Stockard Channing from Grease and West Wing TV show. Yeah, this is her now.
Wow.
Did not
When was Grease?
because there was the John Travolta T-Mobile commercial,
Yeah.
Super Bowl last night, and she wasn't in it, which I felt was kind of a low blow to her. Apparently, the dudes from Scrubs were in it for some reason. But I had the same question, like how long ago was Grease?
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna go 79.
I was going to say 82.
I'll go higher, like 86.
She is in fact 79. So Diana,
Good job, Diana.
Hey, I think
you
that's
tie
the
it?
first one I've ever guessed right on.
2-2 to nothing. Heading into the final round, which is Jerry Springer. I'm debating on giving a hint for this one because the story behind his birth is really cool, which is a weird thing to say. But so I'm debating if I give you guys the hint or not because I feel like the hint gives away the age. So I'm gonna wait till afterwards.
86.
86.
82.
84. I'll go in the middle. When in doubt.
He is also 79 years old.
Oh, I almost thought about it, but then I was like, dang. Funny.
So we end. Diana got 2 points. Casey had 2. Jessica, you had 1. So we ended in a tie.
We can combine ours, right?
There you go. KCTC wins by 1.
But
Congratulations.
The story behind Jerry Springer's birth is that he was born in the London Underground Tube because he was born during World War II during a bombing run. So he was born on a subway. That is the fun fact. But if I said he was born during World War II, I feel like that would have just.
I would have had to do math, and it's Monday morning. I probably still would have got it wrong.
I was going to say, I haven't drank enough coffee yet, so I would not know.
Yes, same. So, well, thanks again, Jessica and Casey, for joining us this morning on Washington Live. Thanks to everyone else for joining us this morning. Please make sure to like, follow, and share. If you have any suggestions for the show, make sure to email washialive@gmail.com. I'm your guest host, Diana Rich, and have a great Monday.